part of the Industrial 2.0 campaign launch, I did a shoot for British Vogue with Julia Fox and Aidan Zamiri. Aidan is one of my favourite photographers, and I've worked with him a lot during different campaign launches and editorials, and I just knew that he'd really vibe well with Julia, that they'd had this great chemistry on set. And Aidan's images are always really kind of interestingly lit. He's got this really innovative way of lighting where you get a very rich image, but you almost can't place it in time. There's something quite futuristic about it, but also quite retro. Julia had this very glam hairdo, really over the top, bold chromatic makeup, very glamorous look. And I wanted to do this because I felt like I've never seen her in that role before, but she really can embody it perfectly. She's this very sexy kind of siren, and there was something interesting in the kind of roboticness about the shoot and how that tied in really well with the industrial collection. So the themes of the shoot were very 60s. I was looking at references from those kind of sci-fi 60s films where the girls are very glamorous, they have big blowouts. Claire Moore did her hair and gave her this really over-the-top, gorgeous, almost like Mars Attacks blowout, which I thought was really fun. And Matthew Joseph styled it, and he kind of mixed these interesting leather corsets with bits of chrome, clear beaded futuristic bikini pieces, and it just created this very kind of interesting character that you couldn't really place in time. For the makeup, I wanted to do something very over the top, glamorous, colourful. Obviously, it's all about showing the Industrial 2.0 collection, which has a lot of chromatics, a lot of prismatics. And I think Julia looks so good with the skinny brows, so I kind of accentuated that even more. We got rid of her brows entirely and then drew them on even higher and even skinnier so that you have all of that lovely eye space to play with. The colours were chromatics, we used coppers, we used blues, and everything really from the palette that I thought complemented Julia. And then of course the lips had lip lac so that they came out really kind of sparkly and vibrant. Julia for me is more than perfect for this role. Obviously she has her own history with BDSM, and I think that she's such a chameleon, and she's kind of proved that in the last few years with her, you know, foray into the fashion world and the beauty world. She really takes ownership of these hardcore looks that she wears and has a lot of fun doing it. So I felt like she'd be the perfect person to embody the Industrial 2.0.